Holly and Scott at our major house transformation in San Clemente. And I want to give you guys some little insight into the drama of the bathtub. Maybe drama is not a good word, but this has been a long point of discussion and challenge for us. So, as you can see, we have what is called a deck tub here. We were excited to have this, whether we move into this house or not. We wanted a tub that could fit two people in it, to make it more luxurious and grand, for a home of this price point and scale. And freestanding tubs, which are what's in style now, are not very big. So we wanted to get what's called a deck tub because it rests in with a deck around it. And Scott spent a long time. How many tubs do you think you analyzed looking for something that would be deep and large for two people?
A couple hundred.
Wow. I remember he had printouts with lots of spec details: height, width, how far up is the overflow, what features does it have? Does it have a water heater, to keep the water warm? Does it have jets? Does it have the little air bubbles? Like, there's so many different things, as well as, a capacity to have big enough for a couple people. And it consumed him for hours. Would you agree?
Yes.
And did you call different manufacturers and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So this one that we finally ordered, we think is the same one that we ordered for a previous home that we lived in Dana Point. And it took Scott hours and hours and days, whatever, to finally get back to this tub that we think might be the same one. That before we just walked in a Best Buy showroom and saw one and liked it, and we just bought it before, right?
Yeah, we just sat in it and we're like, okay, this is good.
Yeah. And so this time, oh my gosh, so much work. And then Scott, can you take over and talk about some of the challenges that we've had with it and all the adjustments we've had to make?
So we've got this space. We've got the shower over here and then a tub here. We've got this picture window so it'll have no bars in it or screens or anything. It's just clear out to view out to the ocean. We've got this other window here to go through and look at the coastline and the ocean up there.
Yeah,
so we'll be building this deck, like Holly said, at the height of the tub. Actually, we're going to build it like 6 inches tall, so the tub sits up 6 inches.
And the goal of it sitting up is
for better view, so you can see out and down the coastline better. In doing that, the tub came when it got delivered. It's so big that we decided, why don't you move out, Holly? The vanity was going to be here, facing this way with the tub behind you. And we decided that when you build the deck with the tub width and everything being that big, then this was going to be kind of a tight space in here. So we've decided to put the vanity over here so we'll have a longer space behind it. So that's one of the dramas, and we've had to move plumbing and electrical and stuff to make that happen.
Yeah. So bottom line of this is one aspect of the many challenges that have come up in the building of this house, and frequently will come up when we're flipping houses. This one, I would say, was extra challenging, but you've got to be flexible and creative. Oh, we almost forgot the access panel for the motor. Why don't you talk about that real quick?
Well, the motor is down here, and you need to have an access panel so that if in the event that it breaks or needs servicing or anything, the technician can get in and get to it. We still don't have a really great solution, but what we discovered was that what we could do if we had to, because this tub is going to sit on top of the platform, is we could lift it out to service it. So that's going to be our solution, because I originally thought that it was going to be going the other way and the access panel would be behind that wall and we could just cut through that wall. That would be easy enough. But the motor wants to be at this end because it's not shaped the same. This end has a slope for you to put your back on, but this end has a vertical wall here. So it needs to be facing the view. So we're just going to deal with it.
Yeah, there was many, many challenges. And then the plumber and the electrician had to come out and redo a bunch of stuff before we could even proceed. So there's a little insight. Some people think building homes is super easy. Others are terrified because they know about this stuff, but wanted you guys to have some of the behind the scenes. Make sure you subscribe for more great updates on this house and more great real estate content.